Cody Schneider used his day off from school to hit the slopes. Not that school kept him off the trails in the first place.
We're pretty much out here as a team every day, nearly every day, probably four or 5 days out of the school week.
That time will stretch even longer since more than a foot of snow hit Minocqua this past weekend.
It just means that we can train longer into the year.
It's not just skiers that get longer hours on the trail, it's the snow groomers too.
Most people, especially people from our community, don't realize we have 100 kilometers of trails that we maintain, and that includes snowshoe trails as well.
Groomers worked all day to make sure these 100 kilometers were available, no matter how much snow hits the ground.
When we have that new snowfall, it can go from maybe what's a 6 to 8 hour day to a 10, 12, 14 hour day for the groomers.
The grooming crew does an excellent job with the trails out here. I mean, I know they try to hit all the main trails, base loop, that kind of stuff.
This awesome grooming keeps people coming back for more, giving the Minocqua Winter Park a huge boost in business.
Now with all this tremendous snowfall, things have really been picking up over the last 3 to 4 weeks.
I think the nicely groomed trails and all this snow, it just makes you feel really proud, and it's great to live here and great to have this opportunity and have all this great outdoor space.
In Minocqua, Angela Kim, Newswatch 12.